Hey guys, I'm Lolly. Welcome to Laliland. Hi. It's been a while. These little strings are gonna make me nuts the whole filming process. So guys, back in February, I got a preliminary, hey, you have lupus, but you need to go to a rheumatologist to get the official word. And then boom, the corones came around and I haven't been anywhere. Maybe if I do it like that. So Corona comes around. I can't get to a doctor. I could, but I wasn't gonna take the chance. And I didn't want my first appointment to be like a telemedicine appointment. I just didn't want that. So I waited, and I waited some more. And then I found the best doctor I could have found. Years ago, I was having like fainting spells and dizziness, and I knew my iron was low. I knew my SED rate was super high. Nobody helped me. So I did go to a rheumatologist. I went 2014 maybe, when I was at my old job and I almost passed out. And that guy pretty much said, hey, you're obese, get out of my office. So it was kind of like, which by the way, I was a lot less than I am now. So that's kind of crazy. So for a long time, I kind of didn't pursue it and I just felt terrible. And when I had a really bad case of pneumonia in 2017, December, Christmas time of 2017, I was in the hospital for 3 days. I couldn't get better for like a month. And then pleurisy got really bad. I had pleurisy over the years with the, I did not blend well enough. Oh, it's the least of my worry. Sorry, let's continue. This is a whole lot of insecurity right here. Just stay like that. So, after being turned away from other doctors and being told other things, when I had that pneumonia, it kicked my butt, let's just say that. And I just got really sick after that. I got on FMLA for work so I don't lose my job. But there's days where like, I would feel like I had the flu every morning. I still feel this way. And I couldn't function my day-to-day life. And it took until last October when I passed out at work to say to my doctor, hey, something's really wrong and I'm losing my hair really bad and I'm getting pleurisy out of nowhere. So it was all these different symptoms that were kind of weird, you know what I mean? So again, February initial diagnosis, finally seeing a rheumatologist on July 14th. I cried. As soon as she understood what I was going through, I cried hard in her office. I was like, you understand, like you get it. She was amazing. Immediately, sensitivity. Immediately she was like, look, you're photosensitive to light. Is that the word? You know what I mean? With the lights, the sun. She's like, you have the pleurisy. She's like, your ANA came back positive. You have a high SED rate. You have low iron. Sounds like SLE, systemic lupus. I'll put the big word here that I can never ever pronounce. She immediately said to me, we need to get you help. You have never had help. And I was like, truth. He did prescribe immediately that I get on hydroxychloroquine. Yes, the drug that people think they can take for the corones, for COVID-19. For those of you that don't know my corones talk. So I'm like, oh my God, like, is the pharmacy even gonna have it? I did get it out. I'm on a 20-day supply at a time for like 8 refills to start out or something like that. From what people are telling me, like in support groups, and even she told me, can take about 3 to 6 months to actually work. So I've only been on it twice a day for a month in the beginning. For anyone that wants to know, you run to the bathroom a lot. It just kind of pushes things through you. I was working from home. There was one day where I couldn't get out of bed, and that wasn't unusual for me because there's other days I can't get out of bed either. For the most part, I still have extreme fatigue. Today seems to be like one of the strongest days I've had in weeks, which is why I was like, let me film this while I can. The tough thing is I'm still losing a lot of, like, I feel like every day I'm getting more and more thin up top of my hair. And it wasn't starting out where like I would see like chunks of it in the tub, and now I am. So a few nights ago I was like, I'm dyeing my hair pink. If it comes out weird, I'm just gonna shave my head. If it ruins me and gives me more bald spots, which I didn't put it near my scalp, but I was like, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. It's not like a midlife crisis. It was just like, I want something different while I'm working from home, while my hair's giving me a hard time anyway. It didn't take. and I look like a plum. Or I don't know, but I have Arctic Fox coming soon, so I'm gonna try that. Okay, so, and if I hate it, I'll shave it. I don't even care anymore. I do have wigs. You guys have seen some of my wigs. I'm comfortable with some of the wigs, but I have a really big German head. So if anyone has any suggestions of like places to buy wigs for like big German heads, hit me up. Let me know, leave me a comment. So I do want to talk about the more serious side of what I've been feeling. I'm a very upbeat, happy, perky person, whether I feel like crap or not. Once I get, what's the word I'm looking for, functioning in the day, I'm on it. Like I'm customer service for an insurance team. I have to be on the phone with people on their good days, their bad days, I hear it all. I have to be in the right frame of mind for that, and I've learned not to feel bad if I'm not okay one day. If there's a day where in the afternoon I'm like, my brain, ooh, I can't do this today, or I'm dizzy, or I've learned to say, I don't feel well, I'm going to take the rest of the day to rest. And I lose money when I do that, I do. But at the same time, I'm not pushing myself anymore. I push myself when I feel well, let's put it that way. I always just want to help people, but sometimes it's okay for me to ask for help. And I'm kind of doing that right now. I just wanted to ask people that have lupus, that have family members that have lupus, what is your strategy for when you're feeling down? Which I tend to get myself back up, but there's moments where I'm just down. What are your ideas about the hair loss if you're in that category for SLE? How did you cope with it? I feel strong today, and it's probably the wrong day for me to shoot this video because I'm like, got this. Truth be told, I haven't been outside since February 29th except to go to my doctor's appointments. Literally when we went to Jollibee at the drive-thru and I got out to meet the Jollibee. I take walks around the neighborhood when it's not 100 degrees out, but it's been so hot and I can't be in the sun. And my friend who's been quarantining, she had us over to her pool, and that's been like a vacation for me, like a 6-hour vacation to sit with my hat on and just lay in the pool. When I feel the sun is getting to be too much, I remove myself from the pool. I guess, I mean, I'm not trying to be like shallow because I obviously I never had great hair to begin with. Like, what do I do with this? What do I do with it? I'm growing my bangs out for the first time in my life to see if that helps the situation or not. I hate the way I look without bangs, but right now it's kind of like this poofy, I don't know, but you can see right here, right? You see that? It's getting worse. I just want to thank for like, I have really awesome, supportive, close friends who, like, on the worst of days, if I text them, they make it okay, you know, and they tell me that this is something I'm gonna live with and I'm gonna be okay, and meh, what can I do? Just drink. That's kind of where I'm at. Got my official diagnosis from that rheumatologist who I absolutely adored. She listened, she cared, she understood. She was amazing. And I'm grateful that after all these years, I'm finally maybe going to have some relief with the hydroxychloroquine. So also I want to ask, what are your side effects? If you're on that, what have your side effects been? Because mine's gotten better. It was those first like 2 weeks that I was like, I'm gonna go bathroom again. But I've gotten better in that sense, that's good. I'm prepared that if there comes a day where I have to put on the wig with no hair, I'll do it. That day may come sooner than later. Otherwise, I've got my hats to wear out. I look ridiculous. I'm telling you, I have such a big head, it's ridiculous. I don't know, I just felt like I needed to do kind of like a update video because I haven't, I've brought it up in our vlogs and stuff like that, but I haven't said, hey, here's my latest lupus situation. And there's 4 different kinds. I'm grateful that I don't have the one that affects the kidneys because that's terrifying. I've learned to say, but mine sucks too. And there are people out there suffering with way worse things than I am, and I get that. And I hate to say that I'm used to my pains, I am, but I'm still, as my good friend says, validated. Like, feeling the way I feel sometimes, I'm validated to be sad about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, it's just lupus, I'm on medicine now, I'm gonna be fine. I'd like to think that way all the time, but it's not how I wake up in the morning, and it's not how I go to bed at night. You know what I mean? I deal with a lot of pain that I've put off for years because I thought everybody probably feels these aches and these joint pain and this exhaustion and this pleurisy in my ribs of the lung lining being inflamed. And I'm trying so hard to be strong for so many other people in life. My sister has lung and heart damage right now because she had the virus and she had these after effects. Like, it is nothing to mess with, people, okay? Because my baby sister has issues, and if she watches this right now, she'll be like, oh God, don't cry over me. But it's terrifying, which is why I stay home. I was gonna wear my shirt that says stay at home, but it's a little snug. Another time, maybe in a month or so. I don't know. I thought moving to a new place that maybe I would feel a little better, fresh, new stuff. And I do. I feel very blessed to be in a new place. I don't ever feel well. Today is probably the most well that I've felt in a long time. The strings. Just wanted to check in with you guys, tell you my official SLE diagnosis, tell you that other than getting on this medication, and if it doesn't work in months from now, then we'll probably switch it to something else. It should relieve some of my inflammation. I'm not hoping for a miracle. This is not something that has a cure. This is not something that is gonna get better, but it may help alleviate some of my symptoms. And I say that with a question mark because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, but I'm still gonna have fatigue. I'm still not gonna be able to be in the sunlight without a hat on. It's just kind of sucky. Could be worse. I'm never gonna say, oh, poor me. But sometimes I do feel like poor me because it's been a long battle, and I wonder if I had treatment years ago, if I would be better or in a better place or stronger than I've been. And it's okay to think those things. I feel validated that there are people that are concerned for me and check on me, because I think you need that, otherwise you feel very alone. And I'm not talking about Mikey. Like, he takes care of me. He knows once I'm in my spot on the couch, like, I'm not moving. So he takes care of me, brings me my dinner, my water, everything. We're good, we're good. And I don't want to bother him with this stuff. Like, he's in pain after work from FedEx every night. Like, his back is sore and stuff, but he listens when I need him. And that's the most important thing. Have support. I belong to a lupus support group now, where I've read how, like, some husbands aren't supportive, and I'm like, yo, leave that dude. That's, why would you want that on top of this disease? Do you know what I mean? I want to put on some wigs for you guys, but at the same time, it's a lot of effort. So we'll do that maybe in another video. Let me know down below if you would want to see that. I truly, truly, to the lupus community that has been supportive and answers my questions when I'm on these support groups, I mean, it's been amazing, and I learned so much from reading other people's situations. I know that mine could be much worse. I know that mine could be a lot better in the future maybe, but it's something I'm gonna live with because there's no cure and there's nothing I can do but fix these strings. Gotta have a sense of humor. Like, if you don't have a sense of humor, you're gonna die. Thank you for letting me kind of catch you guys up. Maybe next time I see you, my hair will be pink, pink, pink. Maybe it'll be shaved. Maybe it'll be a wig. I just wanted to be blonde again, but I don't see that happening for now because it's really sore and sensitive right now, like my heart. I love you guys, and whether you're a new subscriber or you are an old friend, I just want to thank you guys for being a part of our lives. And it's hard to come on the internet and tell your story, but I did, and that's that. Should I just cut these off? Like, at this point, should I just cut them? Thank you for watching Laliland. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the little ding-a-ling bell that, like, tells you when we post a new video, because we are going to try. The last few weeks I have been tired. I have not wanted to put on makeup. I have not wanted to put on clothing other than pajamas. And then I put on clothing and this happens. Alright, so I zoomed out a little to show you how cute this shirt could be if it behaves. I love you guys. Thanks for watching Laliland. I'll see you soon. Peace and blessings to all my lupus warriors. We got this. After I filmed that entire video, I realized I had a lupus shirt I was supposed to wear for that. Such is life. I'll do another one. Bye, guys.
And together we go.